Oh, hello world! Yes, it's me, John Eister, Mr. Fire, Mr. Don't Give a Fray. Hello, everybody. It's early in the morning, beautiful here in sunny California. Should I say Southern California? The weather there is always beautiful here. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I know I used to be super crazy into social media and all over the place, just on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. Just giving the world my opinions and my views and my angry philosophies on how the world's ran and all that stuff. And so I just wanted to check in with everybody because I've been off the grid, off the radar, if you may, and just check in, fill you guys in with where I've been, where I'm at, where I'm headed, and it started with if you guys don't know, I'll fill you in real quick. Mexico, went to Mexico. Yes, went to Mexico, and against everyone was like, don't go to TJ, don't go there. I went there, of course, against everybody telling me to go, and I'm glad I did because when I did, I found life. It's like I became alive in Mexico. And I started seeing the world as a different place because so close to me, about 2 hours south, the world was different. It was just unbelievable to me that we could be so close but live such different lives. And anyways, I ended up getting arrested in Mexico and just some crazy stuff that I don't want to get into. I got arrested. I didn't go to jail. I just encountered police. But anyways, came back. All right. By the way, right now, guys, I'm at a point in my life where I'm pretty satisfied with who I am, where I'm headed, and who I've become, and how I've gotten here. And I just wanted to share that to possibly inspire people out there who care to watch this video, like my family, my friends, or people I don't even know yet. And I just want to let everybody know that, honestly, I'm okay, all right, with where I'm at. I came from Detroit, Michigan, the worst city, the only city in our country to go bankrupt, right, in the 80s. Went from there at 13. I moved down to Florida, went through some crazy stuff, lived in Orlando, Florida. My life went from the worst city to Celebration, Florida, a town built by Walt Disney. Went there, met some amazing people, saw the polar opposite, right? Went from being poor to rich in a sense, living in all these big houses and all this stuff. And it still wasn't enough for me. You'd think that, like, coming from that area, that would complete you. Mission complete. You got it all. And for me, it wasn't enough. And it's not that I'm greedy. It's not that I want more than everybody else. It's that I want purpose. I don't care about the fancy things. Do I want a big boat and a jet ski and a nice house on the beach? Who, of course. Who doesn't want that? But would I be okay living in a regular house, driving a regular car with a regular looking woman, right? Not a supermodel, anything like that? Yes, I would. Because I don't look at the outside, I look at internal value. And my mentor, my coach, by the way, shout out Tom Ferry, they are the best coaching company in the business. Period. Because of technology, guys. All right, technology is the future, so catch on to that. You can also check out Tom's dad, Brian Buffini. If you just get in a coaching program, if you're in real estate, seriously, guys. And I don't work for him no more. I'm not for the company trying to get more coaching clients. I actually got fired from the company. But I will let you know that it changed my life. And when you have systems and you have structures in your business, right, and you know your goals, and you know your objectives, and you know you have discipline, and you follow a daily schedule, right, we know that's going to bring success. And that's what Tom Ferry taught me. The stuff, even if you're not in real estate, get into the coaching. They teach you how to build your business. Market, build your brand. Your brand is very important if you don't know that. And if you don't have a brand, get a brand. And if you don't want to build a brand, jump on a team, because teams are the future, says Mr. Tom Ferry. And I mean, Tom Ferry drives a black Tesla, a red Ferrari, huge house. Like, I would listen to some of the stuff he has to say. Take it for face value, take it for what you want, but numbers speak for themselves. Anyways, I wanted to get into what I did want to tell you is that place changed my life. The people I was around there, the things I learned, the environment, the energy. I never realized how much energy matters in a work environment. It does. Most people don't see that, even though it's right in front of their face. Sometimes we're like looking at it and we're like, oh wait, this is, and then we get distracted and drift. We all know how that goes, all right? And anyways, guys, I just want to let you know, I packed up, I left all that, went to an island, moved down to Key West for a while, was like, man, I just want to live on an island, was there, had everything, making more money than I knew what to do with. It still wasn't enough. I went back searching for love to Orlando, chasing an ex-girlfriend from high school, my high school sweetheart, and it still wasn't enough. Even when I was at a business where I was going to get moved up and run the company and get all this money and had all these freedoms and my car and lived in this huge mansion for pretty much no money with my best friend Alexander Shaw, and in celebration, like everything people would dream for, I gave up. I quit my job. I packed my car. I left that house and I drove out to California because I still wanted more. And it wasn't that I was greedy. It was that there was something else out there for me. And I didn't find this family because, my parents died and I grew up in foster homes and went all these different religions and ways. And I never found me. I never found what I wanted. I've been living my whole life for other people. And the big thing I've learned about being out here in California is objective. You have to have something to stand on, right? I've always been the guy who's been fearless, right? I don't back down. I do what I want. I'm my own boss, right? And when I believe in something, I believe in it, and there's no backing down for me. I love every single living human creature, bug, insect, animal, everything on this earth. Everything. The stars, the galaxy, the universes, everything beyond aliens. I love them all. Okay? And what I do know is that I would never hurt anybody. I would never go out of my way to destroy or embarrass or do anything wrong to anybody. Unless, they jeopardize our community. That's the thing I never had, is I loved the whole world and I didn't think about my family. My blood, my sisters, my friends, the people in my community, the people around me, the people I see every day. That's real. I'm not saying there isn't kids in Africa starving. I'm not saying there's not wars happening. I'm not saying some people's realities are better than others. What I'm telling you, what I know, is that if you believe in your heart that you are valuable and you are more valuable than the situation and the community that you are in right now, or the circumstances and the situations that you are in right now, and you have the balls, yeah, I said it, the balls, or the tits if you're a woman, if you have that inside of you, something that nobody can take from you, something that you will stand on and not back down for, values, morals, your moral compass, if you will not allow people to knock that, or at least when it does get knocked, because it will, you know how to align. You have to align with your goals. Okay? You have to. And if you don't have any, like me, right? I did this whole thing. I don't care. If you know me, you know I am not a bitch. I do not back down. I am fearless. I am the definition of fearless, at least in my eyes. Okay? And it's it's simply because I know my value. And Coach Tom Ferry told me that before. One day he always said, bring value, bring value. One day he said something that really stuck, and he said, create value. Create it. I was like, wait, hold on. Let me get some value from over here. Let me get some value from over here, and let me bring the value. I want to do that, right? I want to be like, I want to be a leader. I want to do what it takes. I want to stand next to Tom Ferry or someone of that stature, someone driving a red Ferrari, someone driving around in a Tesla, someone I see the success with my eyes. I want to stand next to him, right? So what does it take? And it was that. It was the creating value. So I was trying to bring all of this value, and he said, create it from within you. Create that value. It's not out there. It's not something you can grab. It's not something you can bring. I mean, like, it's created within. And my whole life, the reason I've never backed down, and I've never been afraid, and I've never ran from anything in my entire life is simply because of that belief in myself, that faith in God, that God exists, and that He is more powerful than anything on this earth. And that if you believe in that, and if you have your values, and you have something that you just know, even when everyone else tells you, no, you're wrong, don't do that, and you just go against the grain, and you continue going, and then they knock you down, and you start giving up on yourself, and you start thinking crazy stuff like, oh man, technology, and brainwashing, and aliens, and religion, and all this crazy stuff that isn't real. It's not real. It's all in your head. Your head is the crazy place to be. Okay? None of that's real. All right? It's just all in your head. Create your value. Create your value. And if you believe in something, stand on it. And if you can back down, or if someone can push you off of that, well, then it's not really valuable, is it? Right? If you're willing to get off of it or be pushed away from it, there is no value. I mean, there is value. There's always value. And anytime you give energy or do things or put in work or efforts and, the fruits of your labor, anything, that's going to bring value. But, like, we just live in a time where just work smarter, not harder. So just create value and just really just stay true to yourself. The one thing I've learned from traveling, driving, quitting my job, coming out to California, chasing this Hollywood dream to be some superstar and rock star agent and just someone, everything that's fueled this fire has been to inspire. It hasn't been for me. I haven't had parents. I'm not like, oh, I want to get my mom and dad, my mom a new house, or buy my dad the car he always wanted, or give my girl this, and I didn't have none of that. I do now. Ashley Adams. That's my girlfriend now, future wife, just to set the record straight so everyone knows. I know women are out there like, oh, yeah, stop, chill. I'm just kidding. I know, it is. Hilaire! He's hilarious! Hilaire. Hashtag Hilaire, guys. That's my new word. But anyways, guys, back to the point. Back to the point. Is inspiration. I did this. I promise you, if you ask the people around me, they'll be like, he's crazy, he's a nut, he's a loose cannon, he's fucking insane, he doesn't care, he's fearless, he'll do anything, he's wild. And the reason is not because of me or I wanted these $1 million mansions, because I've had them. I've been there. I've lived in them. I've lived in the poor. I've been in the hood. I've stood on the blocks. I've been in corporations with all white people. I've been everywhere. I've seen it. Not all, but polar opposites, community-wise, environment-wise, energy-wise, mindset-wise. Probably more so than most people. And what I've learned is my whole life, it wasn't that I was searching for something for me because I'm greedy. It was because I wanted to inspire. If I could do something, if I could make it from Detroit, the worst city, as a white kid, right? Mind you, that's minorities. It's mainly minorities in Detroit, right? So to be white, you're the minority in a minority, right, area. So I made it from there, came down, Orlando, Florida, Key West, fuck it all, moved out to California, right? And what I found is this: everything is just, I just want to inspire. If I can do it, you can do it. It's an excuse. If you don't think you can do it, or you think people don't understand your harsh circumstances and the man's out to get you and you're being held down, you're a bitch. That's why. You don't have balls. It's not your fault. Grow some. It's not your fault. We're all there. Everybody's fearful. Everybody has it. Everyone's afraid of something. Find what you're afraid of and overcome it. Or make excuses, right? Stop watching my videos and looking for inspiration because you've watched 15 minutes in, 16 minutes in, 16 minutes in. We're almost at 16 minutes. I'm just being hilarious, guys. I just wanted everyone to know that I love everyone on this entire earth, and I will do everything in my power to make sure that I can contribute to the society and our community, for the growth of America as a country. And just a big thing, guys, the last thing I'll leave you on is I love everybody, as long as you don't fuck with my family or the people close to me, because I will destroy you. No, I'm just kidding, kind of, not, but I love the whole world. I literally feel like I'm almost Jesus resent to show love upon the earth, like a Messiah or something. That's how much love I feel in my heart. And the main thing, guys, is I learned from coming to California, which changed my life, is learn how to be healthy. Learn how to be healthy. Eat healthy. Eat healthy foods. Watch what you eat, what you put in your bodies, what you get out. And hydrate. Water. No one drinks enough water. Drink at least 8 cups of water a day. 8 cups of water a day, or 10. Minimum 6. Stay true. Stay true to yourself and just believe. I promise you guys. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. You're hilarious, John. You're hilarious. I love you guys. Till next time.